These gear wrench chairs are defective. Like the company. What's up, guys? How you doing today? Welcome to another episode of JDTCo, and we have a lot to talk about today. First of all, I don't know if you guys know, but I had dinner with one of the biggest YouTubers in the world Friday night.
Mr. Subaru?
Bigger.
Whoa.
But listen.
He's one of the biggest, though.
Well, I think he's one of the biggest in his mind. Listen, Nick, I'm trying to be positive today, and I don't want to talk about the launch for a new website just yet. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. And listen, I'm not going to say who I had dinner with Friday night until the end of the video. I'm going to clickbait you because that's what everybody does out there. Anyway, at the end of the video, I will tell you who the biggest YouTube guy, one of the biggest guys in the world is. Okay? Enough of that. What's up, buddy? You were saying something?
No.
Okay. Let's talk tools because guys love talking about tools. We're going to go first. First of all, the Lisle Radiator Genie is new and improved for 2023. Mm-hmm. They changed the color to red, which is more conducive to their company colors.
I like the green.
Do you really? You know what, honestly, I thought the green made it look cheap. I think the red is more in line with the automotive industry, not the, green, I think, gardening. So I think they did a good job, and their company colors are black and red at the end of the day.
That's true.
And we do love Lisle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Until when? Until when? Until when? Until we can't get the tools in stock. How about that, Nick?
Yeah, it's hard.
Do you need any of the new mini pry bars?
Yes.
Do we have any here or no?
No, I shipped that one we had left.
Okay, there's none in the building. We need 100. Or the hot new pliers, right?
Yeah.
We need 200. Guys, we know they're coming in drips and drabs. When they drip in, we drab them out. Correct? Listen, I hope you guys had a good weekend. I had a really good weekend. I had a little sadness in my weekend, and I'm dedicating this show to a little boy who was named Liam. You guys are familiar? And we'll leave it at that. And Uncle Corey said he only watches me on social media. So, could you imagine my best friend only watches me on social media? Okay, tools. We found these hiding in the back room. Let me tell you something. We find a lot of stuff hiding in the back room. People say, you're lying. You don't find stuff hiding in the back room. Joe, do we find these hiding in the back room?
We found 3 cases of those hiding in the back room.
Me and Joe, while Nick was out enjoying the lovely Amalfi Coast.
You didn't even welcome Nick back. That's the first thing I thought you were
I didn't go anywhere.
Hey, Nick, welcome back. Welcome back to paradise, kid. Looks like you had a real time over there. Me and Joe are happy to have you back because me and Joe, let me tell you something. Me and Joe sold some tools while you were gone, though. We did. I don't know if
you guys were fine. It looks like you actually got up from watching TikTok, you went in the back room and found some tools to sell.
Wow.
Wow. Well, this would happen. I went back there and there was a lot of hammers. So I said, I got to sell some hammers. So I started posting hammers one weight at a time. 14s, the 12s. Then I found the 6s, and I was eating away at the 6 pile, right? And I'm looking over the back of a roll cart box. I'm like, what the hell's in there? And it was 3 cases of 6-pound sledgehammers. But the good news is, I looked up the price of these, and I got a pretty good deal on them because, corporate America has their foot on the neck of the other companies out there. Home Depot has dropped East Wing and replaced it with their own company branded name, Bullshit Rigid Hammers. And how much were these? 59? 59?
I think so.
59? 59? 59. Walk in the store, they're 49.
Whoa.
Okay? Wow. I was selling them yesterday on my tool for $50. They're a shipping hammer. They ain't cheap. East Wing. These are great hammers, too. They really are. All right, let me get this out of the way. I don't want to make any noise on the set. Guys, happy to announce we are launching, Joe wants to talk about when we're going to launch the new website, the new app. The problem is when we start in order to start one up, we have to shut one down.
Yeah, so we're probably gonna have to have a day of.
Well, I think we should all get up 4 o'clock in the morning. We'll synchronize our watches. We'll all get up 4 o'clock in the morning and hit the button.
No, it'll.
Joe's like, what? I'm gonna miss sleep? No, guys, mini pry bars. This is probably gonna be our last run of mini pry bars. We've sold almost 10,000 sets of mini pry bars, and we definitely made some money with it through the years. This is the 3-pack for 23. This is the 3-pack with magnets for 29.
Yes.
Okay. And we sold a ton of these. But the problem is, what's the problem, Nick? You want to say it? You want me to say it?
The market's flooded with them. It's played out.
Flooded? It's Italian. Too soon? Remember when we got in trouble the other day. Somebody sent us an email. We get a lot of emails about complaints about, you shouldn't say this, you shouldn't say that. And a lot of times
Idalia,
that's what I said. So a lot of times we're like, we'll say whatever we want, but like, or we'll respect them and say, you know what, you're right, we probably shouldn't say that. But somebody called us and said, you shouldn't say selling like wildfire.
That was funny.
and I'm like, and they're like, well, they were talking about the wildfires in Hawaii. And I'm like, I did that video 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Before the wildfires.
Yeah.
I was trending before the news. You ever hear of the lock and lube? You
Never heard of her. Oh, that expensive one.
So I seen this tool, the lock and lube, and it was like $150 for one piece. If it's cheaper, leave it in the comments below. It was like $150 for one piece. So I said, that's really nice. I said, but it seems a little expensive. So I got my car and drove across the ocean to an Oriental foreign land and had these personally made by myself. And I named it the KY6870. And what I gave you with this tool was I gave you the D. The D was always for discount, JDTCo. And the good news is it's a third of the price, and it's smaller than that big old clunky dunky lock and lube that a lot of my ag guys said it doesn't fit on any of the machines we have, but yours does. And how much is this?
$15.
Quince pesos por mi amigos. That's 15 bucks.
And buy 2 and it's still cheaper than lock and lube.
You could buy 3 and you probably still get a better price. While I have them in my hand, let's see if let me test Nick real quick. Gear Edge, 3-piece universal spark plug socket set. How much?
We didn't come up with a price yet.
$36 in stock. Send it. I want to get this stuff out of my store. It's a long story. From our good friends at VIM, we have a couple of these left. This is, and it's funny because the guy we sold these a few times, and the guys are like, "Oh, that's stupid. I go to my hardware store. I can build that. I can do it myself." Yeah, you could, and we get it. You can get a piece of chain, 2 bolts, some washers, and do the same thing. But if you don't want to be a hack, it's all right here. It's got the flat steel on there, bolted to your block. It has the you lock it, and it's only $27, I believe, right? I get it. Yes, you can go to the hardware store. You can go to Home Depot. You can go get Johnny to cut you a piece of chain. He'll yell at you for trying to do it yourself. You can buy a piece of chain. Then you can go over to the bolt section, get a couple bolts. Flat stock, you don't need that. Just get a washer and bend it when you put it on here. And this, who needs this? Just let the engine fall where it wants to fall, right? Or if you want to be a hack for $27, you can buy this. I want you guys to go to Home Depot today, buy a piece of chain, some bolts and washers, and I want you to time it and see how much money it cost you. That's your homework today.
I'm not going to Home Depot.
And I want it filmed! Guys, about 4 years ago, 3-4 years ago, Snap-on made a mockery, made a fool out of all the mechanics out there, and they sold them this tool right here. I'm not saying this tool is something you will never use. It's worthless. I get it. It definitely has some times where it'll get you out of a little jam or something like that. But that's not the point. The point is they charge us $1,695 for this tool right here. And what it is a thermo imaging camera. Joe, could you see that? And it's pretty cool. Say you had to look for something on your car. It's funny. They were like, yeah, if I have a wheel bearing bad on my car, I could check it. Your hand could do that too. I mean, like, it's not like they invented anything spectacular. They just clowned you guys and sold you what do you remember what we called this, Nick, when it came out?
No.
You don't remember? A circus tool. And that's what it is.
Tool?
It's a circus tool. For $1,695, this is a circus tool. Top Down came out with it. Same tool, same features, does everything they do except for break it off in your. And this is $339. They made me take the sticker off it. I don't know why, but like in life, I've appealed to an older crowd of gentlemen, right?
Oh yeah, we had this discussion yesterday.
So yesterday we have one of our very good customers, and he's like family at this point. Actually, I think he's actually related. Do you know who's related to Joe? They have the same last name. He is Matty from Staten Island, who's a gentleman, right or wrong?
Yeah, he's been on the show before, I'm sure.
He's been on the show before. He's been out to lunch with us. He's a great guy. And he called me. He was like, I got TikTok. I don't know how to find your page. So there I am. And it's like, we didn't even open it. It's like 8:15 in the morning, and I'm on the phone. He's like, where's your son? I go, my son, is he still in Italy? I'm like, no, he got back. Why ain't he working? I go, well, Matty, I said, the store was up at 9. It's 8:15. So he's like, I can't find you on TikTok. So there I am doing tech support. Now, first of all, I'm not the best guy at this whole tech thing anyway, because when I need tech support, I call Joe or Nick. So Matty's asking me how to find us on TikTok. And I'm like, Matty, it's a little red plus. It's to the right. I don't see it. I'm like, it's there. Anyway, he found us. And I think if you don't hear from him for a couple weeks, it's going to be because he's been watching every one of our videos. He ain't going to miss one. Good fan. Good. He's a big fan and a good guy. And I like Matty. Hey guys, what kind of videos do you want to see? You want to see us do tools? You want us to do trivia? What do you want? Question and answer? Talk to us. Listen, while all the other companies are slipping, VIM's been skipping. Because that company is full of what, Nick?
Vim and Vigor.
They came out with these wrenches. Now these wrenches, a lot of companies have come out with these wrenches before, but when VIM does it, they put a little twist on it. They make it a little better quality, change stuff around. And this set of wrenches, in my opinion, is going to be second to none. And this is the ratcheting side. It's got the little step on there. Guys love the step. Honda guys love the step. They drive cars, but they love the step. You're not going to hate me on that, are we?
Oh, God.
I love Honda guys. I'm just making a joke. But if we get something in the store that marked Acura on it, forget about it, right? It goes viral. We do still have some fender covers left, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yeah, remember the ratchets we sold? We sold 150 Acura ratchets. And at the end
of the weekend. Under a weekend.
And it's funny because, like, at the end, I'm like, man, why do we sell so little, so many of them so fast? And Nick's like, I checked the Acura website. That's like an $80 ratchet.
Yeah.
We were selling like 2 for $25. Guys, get on our app. Closeout section. It gets wacky sometimes.
No, don't get on our app. Wait to get on our new one.
Oh, get on a new app. I heard that maybe Mr. Subaru is going to endorse us. What do you think about that?
Maybe.
I think he's going to endorse us. We're this close to closing a deal with Mr. Subaru. He used to hate us, but I think he loves us now. Well, you don't believe me? 6-piece set. And let me tell you something. This satin finish, in my opinion, is second to none. These are truly a nice quality set. Louis down there is not messing around. He is coming for throats, coming out with new stuff every day.
$239.
$239. And listen, everybody has these. But you know what? Nobody has these. I know a company that used to have them. I'm not going to mention them. But this is a beautiful set. This is probably going to be even more useful than that set because you're going to be able to get in a lot more spaces because of the size of this set. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces, 7 sizes. I'm sorry. This is 5 pieces, 10 sizes. Sorry, guys, I'm losing my mind. This is a nice set. This is the 8 and 10, 9 and 11, the 12 and 14, the 13 and 15, and the 17 and 19. This is an amazing set. Nick, do you know the price of this set?
$189.
$180. This is really. You better go. I think you better go with more of these. This is gonna be a big seller, I think. $189. Double flex, 2 different sizes with the Honda step. I'm gonna call it. Can I patent that the Honda step?
Sure.
Hey, if Mr. Subaru could steal the Subaru name, I can steal the Honda name. This is the Honda step from now on. Okay? Vim, put Honda step on that. The guys will love it. Believe me. So how much was this? $189.
$189.
I think this is the seller. I think these are going to sell, but I think this is going to be the dark horse in the room. Okay, more tools from our friends at VIM. This is the spline set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13-piece set. And this goes from 4 to 18. This is a nice set. And the thing with our friends at VIM is when they make something, they try to always put a little twist on it and do something different. All their tooling is made out of S2 steel, correct?
Yes.
S2 steel. Not that other shit that breaks when you use it. This is S2 steel. This is, I mean, this is heavy. Like, if you felt this thing, you'd be like, wow, what they use? It's S2 steel. Okay? So it's not going to break. And if it does break, it's covered by a lifetime warranty from VIM. VIM's been around since the 30s. 30s? No, 30s? 30s? I
think so.
30s, we think so. That company's full of what, Nick?
Vim and Vigor. VIM and Vigor.
They're full of Vim and Vigor.
No, VIM and Vigor.
I know, I see what you did there.
Wait, so who'd you have dinner with?
So I'm out to dinner with Rob Ferretti, super speeders, super nice guy, great family, him and his crew. We're out to dinner, and we're sitting at the bar, and in walks this guy. So Rob's like, hey, how you doing, blah, blah. And I look over at him, and I really didn't recognize him at first. So I said to Rob, I go, is he a YouTuber? He's like, you don't recognize him without his helmet on? And I said, Chris Fix It. And he had his hat on, Chris Fix It. And Joe, real quick, boom. And all I'm going to say about Mr. Chris Fix It is, A, he's a super nice guy, one of the nicest people I ever met in my life. He's a very humble person, genuine, and
Class act.
he's a class act, man. He really, really is. I think I talked to him for like 5 hours, 6 hours. We had a long dinner. We got there. We were there 6 hours. Smoked some cigars, had a few drinks. I don't even think he drinks. Well, the good news, Nick, JDTCo, I represented our lifestyle, and I was drinking and smoking cigars. But shout out, nice guy, super nice guy, and he's a very private person, and that's why he doesn't like to show his face, and I will not talk about anything we talked about.
That's fair, though. There's some wackos out there.
There is. I mean, and it's funny. My biggest mistake in life when I started this tool business is I put my name, my face on the brand, and it's a double-edged sword. Where we sold a lot of tools and made some money through the years, but like in the industry, when I go somewhere, it's like you suck, but now they all love us. But in the beginning, they all hated us. We used to get not death threats, but like people would be like calling us.
I'll come to your house.
I'll come to your house, and I'd be like, no, please don't. Open doors open. Come on in. Let me tell you something. Yesterday, the world was on some shit, right or wrong. Do you remember? You forgot about it already. Every tool manufacturer did what yesterday, Nick?
Oh, called looking for money.
Not that we owed him money.
No. Called looking for me to spend more money.
And the reason why they're calling us to sell us tools, why, Nick?
I guess business is booming. I don't know.
Why, Joe?
Bidenomics.
We pay our bills. That's why they call us. They're like,
Yeah, I mean,
hey, man, we got some good deals. Listen, I just put a deal together yesterday, and my head is spinning with the amount of tools that are coming in from this company that we're doing a deal with. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. If it ain't in stock, we can't sell it. And speaking of not in stock, we need these companies to please start stepping up your game, forecasting the products that you are going to come out with a little better, because we are dying trying to get tools in here that we need to ship out or we need to sell or promote. It's insane how much stuff we owe out, and I don't like that shit, right?
It's very frustrating.
It's very frustrating. Forecast better. Ask a professional. Me. I'll tell you, order more. Don't order so many.
Make more.
Make more. It's
If you're
insane.
making something in the U.S. and shipping it, not far, it should be.
Ik stay on that company A, Nick. That's pig Latin. You guys ever hear that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm sweating. They won't turn the air conditioning on when I'm doing the video, so they say you can hear the hum, but that's the noises in my head, I think. Anyway, everything here is available on the app and website, and you better hurry before we switch from one platform to the next, because it's gonna happen before you know it. Right, boys and girls?
Yeah, by the end of the week, I think.
Yeah. Joe said he's ready to throw the switch. The switch is like this. It's in the back room. It's like this big. It's like the lights dim. New launch. All right, guys, listen. We're going way too long here. But, like we always say, come for the price and stay for the exposure of the scam in the tool industries. Peace.